Monday, November 18. Eurostat will be the first to inform about important economic events in the coming week. At noon, they will publish the report on the trade balance in the European Union. The indicator reflects the difference between exports and imports of the Eurozone. Economists use this indicator to assess the structure of trade flows between countries. The impact of the trade balance value on the euro is ambiguous and depends on the context of business cycles or other economic indicators. At 15:30 will be known about the Canada foreign securities purchases. The report reflects the total value of stocks, bonds and other assets issued in the country, bought by foreign residents. The growth may favor the Canadian dollar as it is forced to be purchased to buy assets. Tuesday, November 19th. Traders will also keep an eye on European Union news on Tuesday. At noon, they will inform about the Consumer Price Index there. The report shows the change in prices from the point of view of households, which are the final consumers of goods and services. Its calculation basket includes 12 main categories of goods and services. The growth of the index in the context of insufficient inflation is positive for the euro. And at 15:30 the US will report on building permits. The report reflects the absolute number of building permits for new residential construction issued by government agencies in the reporting month. Banks use the statistics to gauge demand for mortgages in the short to medium term. An increase in the number of building permits may have a positive impact on the dollar. Wednesday, November 20th. Japan will publish trade balance data on Wednesday at 1:50. The country exports high value-added manufactured goods, while imports tend to include energy and industrial raw materials, and the probability of an increase in such imports is much lower. The impact of the trade balance report results on the yen is mixed and depends on the linkage with a number of other economic indicators. Also at 17:30 the US will announce the crude oil stock exchange. The weekly report reflects the number of barrels of commercial crude oil contained in the storage facilities of US companies. The growth of the indicator indicates either a decrease in demand for raw materials or an increase in production. This has a negative impact on global oil prices. Thursday, November 21. Norway is scheduled to report its GDP on this day. Gross domestic product is expected to be reported at 9 o'clock. This indicator is the main measure of the strength of the country's economy. It almost always influences the movement of the markets. A stable and steady GDP growth means stability in both the economic and financial system. Therefore, it can positively affect the Norwegian krone. Canada at 15:30 will publish the Canada Industrial Product Price Index. The report reflects the change in prices for basic goods sold by manufacturers in the country in the reporting month compared to the previous month. The indicator fully characterizes the economy of the manufacturing sector in Canada. The growth of the index may lead to the appreciation of the national currency. Friday, November 22nd. On November 22nd, Germany will be in the center of attention of market players. The first economy of the Eurozone will publish its GDP. In addition to other applicable economic statistics, such as data from financial and tax authorities, the Federal Employment Agency, large companies. The GDP calculation also includes national accounts. GDP growth strengthens the euro. The UK, meanwhile, reflect the change in the value of goods at retail in the UK in the reporting month. Compared to the previous month, the calculation uses data from a survey of more than 5,000 retailers in the country. An improvement in the retail sales index may have a positive effect on the pound sterling.